Syncing audio. Do you want to throw a clap in there? Okay. Go ahead, introduce everything.
This one time, I found like $20 on the floor, and I was looking around to see if somebody like lost it, because it was in front of a laundromat, and I didn't look very hard, but I took the $20, and ever since then, my life's been pretty normal.
Hello, everyone, to the first episode of... I'm going to start over because I kept looking at that screen to see if the audio levels were good enough.
Oh no, my jacket!
Your jacket!
No!
My blue eyes!
Well, my blue eyes!
My blue eyes!
Hey, Yugs. Use the heart of the cards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the brand new series First Watch with me, Logan, and...
It's me.
Colby. This is a series where we take a look at things for the first time, whether it's movies, it's going to be movies for quite a while, or video games, or products, or anything. We take a look at it for the first time, and then we, as soon as we're done doing whatever we're doing with it, we talk about it and how much we probably didn't like it, because that's the kind of people we are. We don't like that many things.
It's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be so good, especially what we're looking at today. So for the first episode, Colby, introduce what we're watching.
Yo, we're watching Roborex, the hip-hopping, skateboard riding, probably.
I hope so.
Souped up pup. The Adventures of Roborex. He's man's best friend, and you know what? He got some upgrade points, and he's upgraded. Level 5.
All right, Colby. We're gonna do this. We're gonna rate how we think we're going to enjoy the movie before we even watch it, and then we'll give you our rating afterwards. All right? So what are you going to rate this movie?
Looking at the back of this box, I see Inception happening. I see a standoff between two characters that we don't know yet. I'm assuming one is Roborex.
I sure hope so.
And a kid, and he's brushing his teeth with a helmet. I think it's going to be a 12 out of 7. And it's going to be my number 1 film.
I think this has the possibility of being the number 1 film of 2014.
2012.
And 2012. Probably 2012, since that's the last year anything is ever going to be.
I think this is going to be my movie of 2003.
Even though the movie came out in 2014. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 2014. We found it in Walmart.
It transcended time. That's how good this movie is going to be.
So, all the information that we have beforehand of the movie is we looked at the IMDb page because I thought I recognized the name from the cover, and I kind of did, but I really didn't. And we looked at it, and it's under a completely different name on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. This episode is sponsored by IMDb. Give us money to promote your product.
10 out of 10.
10. So, I think on IMDb it's under the name The Adventures of Roborex.
Yeah.
But the copy that we have, it's just called Roborex.
It just says Roborex on it.
With the tagline, he's one souped up pup.
Oh, you know it.
He is. So, the cover looks like there's a scientist and a
Hey, don't spoil. No, I don't want to see any spoilers in this video.
And a Roborex.
I don't want to see any spoilers.
We're going to spoil it after we're done watching it.
Whoa. Dude,
so,
we got to hurry up and watch this.
If you guys want to join in the discussion, we're going to go watch it right now. And as the credits are rolling, we're going to turn this back on. Pause the video right as soon as I'm done talking and drive to your local Walmart and find a copy of this brilliant movie. and watch it, and then come back and finish watching this video.
Dude, I bet Peter Jackson made this.
Probably not. So here's Roborex. So we just finished Roborex, kind of. There was probably, I would say 45 minutes that we weren't paying attention / we skipped through. Just because we couldn't do it.
We were talking about movies we'd rather watch.
We were talking about bad movies that we would rather watch for about 30 minutes instead of watching the movie
that we just watched.
that we were watching.
So Roborex is the classic Macbeth tale of...
I don't know if Macbeth is the right comparison.
I actually don't know.
It started... So Roborex is about this kid named Jason? Is that his name? Jake?
It was James.
James.
His name was James.
Wow.
Jason.
James. Well, first of all, okay, before you watch this movie, there's about 50 studios that worked on this, and one of them has a Fantastic Four logo. Just blatantly as their logo for their film studio. So that's interesting. Okay, so Roborex is a story about James, and
I think he's smart.
He's
smart.
a scientist kid. I think he's probably around the age of 10.
He didn't act very smart.
No, well, he has the classic Rube Goldberg machine to open up the story. It ends. It's an alarm clock to get him up. Oh, look, the credits are on in the background. Copyright 2014. Robot Dog I.
What?
LLC. All right. So he has a Rube Goldberg machine to wake him up in the morning, and it ends with it takes off his covers, and then 5 seconds later, it throws a water balloon on his head. It's probably about a 4-minute sequence that he has to reset every single night.
It looks like a 20-minute setup.
It happens.
Honestly,
he uses it at least twice in the movie that we saw.
Yeah.
At the very beginning and then later on.
Yeah.
So he sets it up, and yeah, and then he has this dog that he causes him a whole bunch of trouble because he loves the dog too much.
It didn't feel like he loved that dog very much.
It didn't.
He seemed like he was more attracted to that female.
Woo.
The little girl.
About that
whose
girl.
name I don't know.
Jill?
Do you know her name? No, it wasn't Jill. You don't remember her name? I don't either. I don't think they ever said her name. They probably said
They said her name at some point. I just don't remember it. His dad's a cop and is really mad at him because
The mom's dead or something?
The mom's dead, apparently. They never really said. But she left him a necklace with a code in it for a very valuable something or other. And this guy in the future is trying to get it, so the kid sends back a manifestation of his dog called Roborex, where he downloaded the real dog's brain into this robot shell. So it's the actual dog, but in a robot dog body. And sends him back in time to help the kid defend against Destructocat, which is a cat that came out of nowhere. That was made by the evil guy, Professor Apocalypse. And it's a movie that happens. You could probably piece it all together. In the end, the dog dies, and Robodog sacrifices himself to kill Destructocat, and Rex, the dog, dies, and then... What's the kid's name?
Who cares?
James. James downloads the dog's brain into the robot body and goes, this has to be how it happened, even though he didn't invent it and it makes no sense time travel wise. So good on you, movie.
Yeah, okay. All right, I want to talk about that.
Let's talk about time travel.
So future James, we're gonna say he's 20.
I'd probably 30s.
He looked about
probably
30?
Late 20s, early 30s.
We'll say 20 years into the future.
Okay.
He makes Roborex,
yes.
Right? Roborex is made.
Yeah.
Dead
Dog is...
Now he has the mind of Rex.
The original dog, yes.
Yes. Now, he sends Roborex 20 years into the past.
Roughly, yeah.
So, to get the crystal, to do all that, and regular dog Rex is still alive.
Yep.
So, at the end of the movie, when he takes that little thing from Roborex to download...
The mind meld thing.
The mind meld thing, to download Rex's thoughts and his personality so that he could then move him into the Roborex body, where... And if that's how it happened, where did the actual mechanics of Roborex come from? Where did Roborex's body come from?
The future.
But when Roborex came to the past,
it makes no sense.
Went to the past, he already was.
He already
Rex.
existed.
He already existed. And if at that moment was how it happened, why? When was Roborex made?
This robot body came out of nowhere. That's what we're getting at. And who knows who made Destructocat? Because it looks like it's all the same technology, but
look, your kid's gonna love this movie.
No, they're not.
They're gonna remember a fragment of it in their adult.
They'll
lives.
remember the kid getting bullied and he gets pushed onto his back. And
they're gonna remember something that Destructocat does or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
they'll remember the very end when Destructocat destroys. Destructocat becomes good all of a sudden somehow. They destroy all of Destructocat's personality functions, and then all of a sudden he lives with the girl, and then destroys some glasses of juice, and then they tinker with him for 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden he can restore destroyed things.
There are Betty. There are better kids movies out there. Roborex. Was this good? I don't think it was good.
It wasn't. No.
It wasn't even like Disney standard good.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even bad movie standard good. It was just boring and not entertaining at all. And
look, I thought we would watch movies where we have a lot to talk about, but every movie we've seen has just been boring.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest fault. All right, so what's your rating?
So because it involved time travel, but it was bad time travel, I'm going to give it a +2, -2. And then, because I couldn't remember anything that happened. Some of the effects were kind of cool.
No, they weren't.
They were bad effects, but they were entertaining.
They weren't.
I'm going to give this a 3 out of I don't know.
3 out of what? Like
3 out of 27 camping backpacks.
All right. I'm gonna give this 2.5 DeLoreans out of 12. I should probably say that louder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Man, this movie sucked the life out of me. I'm gonna give this 2.5 DeLoreans out of 12 for the fact that who cares about time travel anymore?
For the fact that they actually made a movie.
No, they didn't.
They got a movie on
This should have been a cartoon.
It would have been a lot better as a cartoon.
This would have been way better as a cartoon.
If this was a cartoon series...
Yeah, that'd be cool. Roborex the series, and like the robot dog Rex would always be messing with the actual dog Rex.
Hear that, Kaboom Entertainment, the makers of this, producers of this movie. If you want some ideas from me and Colby, just contact us at 444 ideas with Logan and Colby, and we'll get back to you.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.yahoo.com. .net. AOL. So, if you watched this movie, I'm sorry that we told you to watch this movie. Let us know down below what you thought and how bad you thought it was. I just noticed that there's a water bottle in frame right here. I'm not going to move it because, honestly, I don't care that much.
His name is Roborex because he's a robot!
And he's a robot version of Rex. So, we'll be back in 2 weeks watching hopefully a better film. We're gonna choose a notoriously better movie that people actually enjoyed next week.
I'm so depressed. I don't want to.
This was a more obscure one. We'll choose
obscure.
We'll choose a popular movie next week.
Okay.
So next week, or not next week, in 2 weeks will be a popular movie that most of you have seen or heard of.
We'll be watching Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Dead Men Tell Few Tales.
I would not be surprised if that's actually the subtitle. They're making Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
No. I didn't like the first one.
Yeah. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with a popular film. We don't know what it is yet. If you watch
a suggestion of a movie, let us know in the comments section. If you want to subscribe to us, hit the red subscribe button. If you want a thumb up, hey, give us 2.
Or a thumbs down.
No.
We're sorry about this movie. Like, I kind of feel at fault if people actually went out and bought this movie.
I feel bad for the people who made it.
Yeah.
Okay, think about it. Somebody had to animate Rex.
Yeah.
Somebody had to animate Roborex. Yeah. They put probably a lot of time into it for it to look that bad.
And for it to sell at $10 at Walmart.
Yeah. That's what you should feel bad for. The people who actually made the movie.
We were wrong about saying that this is going to be the greatest movie of the year.
It still is.
Of 2003?
Yeah.
There were some pretty good movies in 2003.
I don't know, man.
All right. Do all the stuff that we told you to do earlier. Buy our t-shirts. We don't have any, but we'll make some if you want to buy them. They'll probably just be hand-drawn.
We don't have any t-shirts.
We don't have t-shirts, but people sell t-shirts, right? That's the currency of the internet.
Just go buy a t-shirt.
Go buy a t-shirt and send it to us. Our address is P.O. Box 4 at
gmail.com.
And we'll sign it. Leave your suggestions for movies down below. Give us some feedback, because we need it after this catastrophe. Thanks for watching.
It doesn't say The Adventures of Roborex on the screen.
Anywhere.
It doesn't say it anywhere. Where'd they get that title?
Who knows?
Where did that title come from?
Thanks for watching. Till next time.
Signing out.